Mexico. It's a country that the media has not been kind towards. For years now, the media has focused on what's bad about Mexico. That's why I've decided to visit by myself and show you only what's good about Mexico. 1, 2, 3.
Mexico, everything is the Mexican way. The food, the mariachi, the party, and the people who will welcome you like this.
¡Viva México!
The Mexican way is to buy a doll, cut it, put candy in it, and smash it to eat the candy. The Mexican way is to look brown like this, and this, and this, but also blonde and white like this. Because anyone can be Mexican, not just the brown. And every Mexican I met broke into song at any chance. And that is the Mexican way.
¿Eso fue un minuto? Hi! As you know, I'm in a country that's mostly known for drugs, crime, and immigrants. Mexico. Everyone thinks that's the only thing that comes out of Mexico. But that's bullshit.
Mexico has so much more to offer than what the media shows. Like that Caesar salad you're eating, that was not made in Italy, that was made in Mexico. That birth control pill you're using was discovered by a Mexican. You can thank Luis for your lack of children. The first TV with colors was also made by a Mexican. And so was that tequila you're drunk on, that Swiss chocolate you love, that guac you eat, and that Frida painting you've always admired. All of these are from Mexico.
Without Mexico, there might be fewer illegal immigrants and less drugs. But without Mexico,
your life will be black and white. You'll have a ton more children, and your avocado toast is just a toast. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.
Good, done. There was a serious earthquake in Mexico City. We've all seen a lot of the destroyed buildings, totally destroyed. But for today's video, I want to focus less on the buildings and more on the people. Like people who spent an entire night in tents, but also people who spent an entire night helping them. The airport employees that kept it open, the line of people carrying supplies, the car that turned into a restaurant, the kid that offered food, the guy that directed traffic, the congestion, not from buildings collapsing, but from people helping, and the locals who pick you up instead of a taxi.
Bye.
It almost felt like nobody was working and everybody was helping on a Wednesday. I saw a devastating earthquake, but I also saw water, food, medication, blankets, helmets, soldiers, policemen, dogs, news reporters, med students, photographers, and volunteers. Everyone was there to help. When nature shows you its worst features, humanity shows you its best. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow. Hi. This is the border that separates the United States from Mexico. From above, you can see the differences between the two. One of these countries is richer than the other. The grass is even greener in the US. That's why many try to cross this super hot desert and find opportunity in the US. Some don't even make it. But before you think Mexico has no opportunity, think again. The immigrants that don't make it to the US, I saw them finding jobs in Mexico, where palm trees are planted by these Mexicans. According to them, it's better to build in Mexico. They have fresh water, cheap labor, and opportunity on this side of the border. This is their gold mine. I saw Americans moving into Mexico to start businesses, make money, have fun, and jump in pools right near the border. At the end of the day, the grass is greener on the other side, but according to them, maybe not for long. Nice. On my last day in Mexico, I'm going to be honest. I knew nothing about this country. I just read the news, and the news made it sound like Mexico was not great. But after my visit, I realized that the news was wrong. When your culture is rich with heritage, traditions, music, and fun, that makes you great. When your people come in the hundreds to break into song and be merry, that makes them great. When the Mexican businessman lives so close to the US border but opens a business in Mexico instead, that makes him great.
Yes, Mexico's great.
When people like Ileana make 3D printed hands to help those without hands, that makes her great. When an earthquake hits your country, leaving many people dead or homeless, that makes everyone sad. But when you see the thousands that come out to help in the middle of the week, that makes everyone great. The news I read about Mexico was not great, but my time in Mexico proved one thing, that Mexico is already great. That's 1 minute. See you tomorrow.